Saturday morning today. I'm going on a new route. I'm in the Gisborough area, just down from Magra Park and Charlton's. It's going to be heading up the Cleveland Way, another part of the Cleveland Way. Just go and do a bit of exploring. Nice spring day, cool breeze. Hopefully the sun's going to get out a bit more when we get into the wooded area. Doing a bit more camera testing today. Camera gimbal combination testing, so hoping it behaves itself and I get the right settings. Let's see what we can see. So this path is going to take me up to Gisborough Forest. It's the Gisborough to Commondale link path, which takes you to the moor, which you can see in the distance. The sun's just trying to break through. Should be nice if it gets out. I don't intend to do too much talking today. Just going to see what nice cameratography we can do. Right, Bruce Davies, here's a lesson in how to say good morning to people when it is morning. 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 3 out of 3, Bruce. How's that, eh? I hope that's made you laugh. So I've been in touch with a few people this week in my social circle, having a catch up, talking about the walks and talks, talking about creativity, talking about what's helping maintain healthy mental health. There's been some really interesting conversations, discussing the challenges, the excitement, the fun. Just being part of something that gets you thinking about how to be creative. Good friend Bruce Davies, just mentioned him there, started now to get out and do a bit of filming. Well done, Bruce. Results are looking wicked. And well done, Bruce's mum, Sue, for being an absolute gem. And just being herself in those videos had me absolutely in tears, crying at some of those bits. So you certainly raised a smile on my face, and it sounds like your friends are really getting something from the walks as well. And keep on doing what you're doing, mate. You're an absolute credit. In fact, I might take some time to talk about that today, just to kind of illustrate how we can become more creative with a little bit of help, a little bit of understanding, a little bit of knowledge, but above all, permission from ourselves to have a play with something different. Allow ourselves to get frustrated when it doesn't work, to reach out, problem solve, go back and produce something that you're really proud of. I know that's what I get from doing it all. Top of the world, Ma. So yeah, I was thinking back over the year and the fact that me and Bruce have been making music writing songs for the past 10 years. I think this year we were more productive than the whole 10 years put together, just utilising the technology that we have, making a commitment, trying to stick to that commitment, working with life's issues that it poses that can get in the way, working out how to use the technology. Today, again, that's all kind of part of what I'm doing, wanting to experiment with this amazing technology to be able to make your own recordings, whether it be sound, spoken word, music, video, and just generally feel like you can play again, have some fun. And it is daunting, specifically if you're not very techie, but there are other options to becoming creative if you don't want to use computers and cameras and all that kind of technology stuff. But it starts with this idea of, can I do it? Do I want to do it? What would I do if I did? How would I tap into my creativity? And I guess that's just having a conversation with someone, maybe someone who you knows, who is creative. None of us start knowing it all. None of us start with an idea of exactly where it needs to go. But with practice and by giving yourself time, you can develop that. And it becomes what you want it to be rather than what the rules or the, I don't know, inner critical voices might say. So just have a think about it. If you need any more guidance around it, quite happy to talk over social media, find a platform, talk about what helps, what doesn't. How to tap into that self-belief and self-confidence. Recording music for me was a bit of a lifesaver. Well, a big lifesaver. In my depression, with no idea of what was actually happening to me, the confusion that was created was very difficult to make any sense of. I'd essentially trusted everything I'd learnt in life to keep me safe, to get a job and to move through life with the family, only to find that one day it all kind of fell apart. I couldn't continue to work, so I'd lost my meaning and purpose, the things that helped me feel like I was contributing, that I was part of something, and helped me meet my belonging and recognition needs. And the one thing that I ended up turning to is recording music. And I wasn't aware at the time, but that's when I started to find a way to process feelings. Difficult feelings, ones that I didn't want to have anything to do with. I was angry, no doubt about that, but I just didn't know what to do with it. So recording music became more of a journal, recording the experiences, how I felt about them, giving myself permission to scream and shout, let it all out. But I wasn't aware at the time that that's how important that was for me. It's only since learning more about counselling theory, psychoeducation around anxiety and depression, did I start to then suddenly realise what was happening and ways and means I could start to get back into control. Bit of a control freak, not that anyone else would agree with that. I think we all like a sense of control over what's happening in our lives. Don't think that's too much to ask. I think it's also helping us take a sense of responsibility, what choices we make and decisions that we tend to go along with. So creativity was a bit of a life raft for me. The more I've become aware of the benefits of that, I've wanted to talk about it more and share what I found, in the hope that other people can start to think a little bit more creatively and feel the benefit, get in touch with a community of people that are around that kind of understand this and are working on their own bits of life's challenges, things that come your way, ways to deal with them, a space to rant about it, but ultimately ways to deal with it. Looking down over Gisborough town. Now then, I've been looking at the maps trying to figure out how to get to this next place. I was only speaking to Dave Main yesterday about the best way to get up. It's called Highcliffe. Just over there. Didn't realise I was that close to it, to be honest.
Morning.
Good morning. Before lockdown, I used to walk to the shop if you were lucky to get me to actually go out and do that. And just to give you a context of just over there is where my car is currently parked. I have no idea how far away that is, but no doubt I'm going to find out once I get a readout from Strava telling me what my route was, and no doubt my legs are going to tell me that a little bit later. Oh, it's worth it though. I mean, look at this. Just got to slow that panning down a bit. Out onto the moor, the wilderness. I think the part that I'm trying to communicate today is about the creativity community, about having people that are going through this discovery, self-discovery, the courage to take it on, the wisdom to talk about it, to talk about things as they happen, as feelings start to rise up. Becoming aware of the feelings is one thing, dealing with them, that's another thing. Learning new ways, valuing yourself more, not giving anybody else the power, not allowing them to take the power off you. Just one thing I want to share about what might help you kind of start and become more creative is having your creative space. I found it difficult each time I wanted to play my guitar. I had to get it out of the case, get it all set up. By the time I got it all ready, I'd lost the idea that I was wanting to put down or play with. So just have a think about whether or not you can do that. Create a little space, a little writing desk, or some place where you feel you can focus your energy more, having a more mindful approach to your creativity, that intention. What is it that I'm going to focus on? Creating some attention to it and not letting that inner critic or life get in the way. Just a short period of time each day. I don't know if I've got you on video here, but you're actually on video. So this is Bruce Davis, Bruce Davis via video link.
To the Bruce Davies Show.
So I've come right out here and my knees really started to give me some jip. So I'm just taking a minute, just thought I'd check in with you.
Is that why you rang me to come and give you a piggyback up?
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. They're in town.
It's not very far. It's at the top of the high cliff. It's at the very top, so you'd be alright. You might have to run a little bit, maybe jog on. Run.
These boots are made for walking, not running.
Oh yeah,
So that's what I do.
can't forget the new boots.
Oh, but we did forget them, didn't we?
Yeah. Just thought I'd check in with you, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Getting a bit restless.
All right, wanting to get out.
I need to get in the office.
In the studio. Yeah.
Yes, we've got ideas and we need them while they're there, don't we, Mike?
We do. That's how we roll.
Yes.
Get on it. Don't delay. Act today. You heard it here.
You heard it here first. It's never going to be the worst.
I've got a
It's never going to be perfect, but it's always worth it.
Absolutely. Doesn't have to be perfect. It is what it is. And that's that.
We don't do perfect, do we, mate? It is what it is, and that's that. I take off my hat to all the people trying instead of rolling over and dying.
Oh, listen to that.
Yeah.
Spitting it.
There you go.
Spitting it to the
Live
max.
and direct on the channel, Mike.
Right, mate. Well, I'm going to attempt to get back down off this cliff.
Right, best way, mate. Get to the edge of where it starts, lay down, and just roll.
Where would it be without you, Bruce? That's the thing.
I know. I'll keep you right, mate. I'll keep you right.
I hope so. Someone has to. Right, buddy. Have a good day. I'll catch up with you later, yeah?
Right. Catch you all later. Have fun.
Bye.
See you later, mate. Take care.
All right. See, Just a quick check-in, even at the top of a hill. Feeling a bit of knee pain, but I'm just going to take it slowly and calmly back down. So I just want to close the video just by saying how much I've enjoyed the walk today. Didn't anticipate speaking as much as I have done, but then again, there's no real plan when you're wanting to be creative. It just happens the way it happens. So again, I hope this finds you well. Looking forward to hearing any comments, and also looking forward to hearing more about the lockdown restrictions being lifted. Be safe, be well. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye bye.